hospitality was not to your liking.
Just needed to step out for a breath of fresh air.
And who is this?
How do you do? I am known as the Doctor. Now, there has been a terrible mistake. I shouldn't be here at all.
Another star traveler?
Well, in a manner of speaking.
And are you interested in the great totem of Haldron?
Beg your pardon? She means the light converter. Ah, yes, indeed. Now, how could you possibly
have you searched him for guns?
He has none.
That makes you very unusual for a star traveler who is interested in the great totem.
But I've come to repair it.
Then you are very prompt, considering your friends have only recently damaged it.
Oh, these are not my friends. Well, with what? And your great totem is not what it seems.
Then please explain.
Its function is to convert ultraviolet rays to black light.
Interesting. So I do not understand what you are saying.
Well, Drathro, the immortal, depends on black light to function. He is a robot.
Fascinating. Since your friend just told me that it was a navigational beacon.
He lies.
A common complaint among star travelers.
I am not a liar.
How shall I know who speaks the truth? All I am certain of is that the gods are angered at your coming to our world. I shall read their wishes in the flames.
I don't wish to appear discourteous, but I'd better get back to Drathro.
Remain where you are!
You have no quarrel with us. They destroyed your beacon.
You are a star traveler. Star traveling is forbidden by the gods. The underground dweller shall remain with our tribe. The others, remove from my sight.
All that unpleasant green.
It is vegetation.
So why was it not burned, Drathro?
Only part of the planet was enveloped by fire.
What is its function?
It supports primitive life.
Primitive life is unnecessary.
So vegetation is unnecessary.
Syllogism is also unnecessary, Humphrey.
It was not a true syllogism, Pandrel. It contained only the major and minor premise.
Still unnecessary, like so much of you say.
Humka and Tandrail, which can only mean one thing. Yes, of course, Doctor Who did return after the 18th month hiatus. Thank goodness it did, because it came back as The Trial of a Time Lord. This is the first segment, The Mysterious Planet, by Robert Holmes. I think this was probably the last story he worked on before his sad parting from this life. He was quite close to Eric Sayward, I believe, at this time, and Eric was going through his own difficulties. I think it's well documented on this particular story, but he did become very close to Bob Holmes. I think we saw there Joan Sims, didn't we, of Carry On film fame, and Tony Selby. And there's, of course, that famous story about them and Colin having a pudding eating competition during the filming of this, which was the location filming there, I think, was from Petersfield, quite close to where I grew up. And, of course, Colin won the pudding eating competition. I think it was something like, I don't know, 9 or 10 puddings. Well done, Colin. I think we saw the L1 robot there, did we? And the larger metallic robot was Drathro, the immortal, who Tumka and Handrail are sort of enslaved to. But yes, lots of wonderful memories about this story. I suppose this story is the closest I've ever come to having a love affair, really, or to having a partner or a close companion. I was totally obsessed with this story when I was in my sort of early teens, I believe, when it was first released on VHS video. I even went as far as to make my own audio cassette version using the tapes, I think, probably against copyright. But I was too young to know, of course, these sort of, little political problems. But yeah, no, it's probably a story I've watched more than any other, and I would probably say to this day it's still my favorite story of all time. I just love the epic quality of it. The banter between the Doctor and the Valeyard in the trial room, and of course Michael Jason and Linda Bellingham playing the Valeyard and the Inquisitor. Yeah, it kept me very happy when I was going through perhaps a difficult period in my life, health-wise. I turned to the Trial of a Time Lord.